Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another movie review. I don't know if you can see me well or not, but I think that YouTube is having some maintenance issues, or just programming issues in general, but I'm going to go ahead and do this anyway, even if you can't see me. I recently watched The Last Senator, and it's directed by Michael Landon Jr., and honestly, I really enjoyed it. Well, not really enjoyed. Enjoyed is not the right kind of verb I want to use, but it's very intriguing. And it's a movie that's got a lot of meat to it. And I give it 3 stars out of 4. 2 thumbs up. Basically, takes place in Appalachia, and you have these Welsh immigrants, and they arrive with this very morbid and curious ritual in which they, when they are going to bury their dead, they call upon a senator to come and ingest the sins of the person who has died. And they put a little loaf of baked bread on the deceased, as well as a flask of wine. And the senator says, "May this give you easement in your passing, and for this I pawn my own soul," which is really creepy, actually. But what's intriguing about this is the young character Kadi. She has a tragedy that occurs in her life with her sister. I'm not going to say what it is because that'll give away a huge plot point, but later on we meet other characters that are involved, including Fagin's father, who is just a horrible man. And we learn about the Sin Eater and the whole purpose as to the lot in the very beginning with the chicken bones. We learn about that too, which is really intriguing. It's very different in the way it's done, and I thought it was really well made. And of course it might seem a little bit cliched to a lot of people who have seen Christian films, and I don't know, I liked it because the backdrop is just really sumptuous and really, it's gorgeous, and it made me kind of nostalgic because I really like Celtic music, and I think some of my heritage comes from Wales, but I really thought that the presentation of the subject matter was very intriguing. Plus, it made you think quite a bit, and it illustrated the importance of touch in a person's life, particularly that of the Sin Eater later on in the film. And there's more to it. It's more involved than that, and it's just very meaningful and thought-provoking. And of course, to the uninitiated who has never seen a religious film, they might think it's a little bit preachy per se, but I thought that it was absolutely beautiful, and like I said, the cinematography is absolutely magnificent. It's just stunning. Makes me want to go back to Kentucky and visit. Kentucky is really a lovely state, and the grass is blue. If you've ever seen it. Well, not this year because of the drought, but anyway. The movie itself has a happy ending, and it's very different. And of course, within the duration of the film, Cady makes a friend named Lilibet, and I'm not going to talk about her too much, but you learn about her in the duration of the movie as well. I really don't have that much to say about the film, other than if you're interested in the whole idea of the unusual tradition of the Sin Eater, then I would recommend it for that, for one. For two, just that kind of the belief that you've got the true belief, the true Christianity, which is what I would call it, which is the love of all people, no matter who they are, versus fundamentalism, and it illustrates that very, very well. And just that whole idea of loving your neighbor as you would yourself. That's, you know, the basis of what Jesus taught. And there are some scenes in there that are a little bit unnerving and frightening, and they depict violence and blood, but you know, nothing too terribly disturbing. I think anybody could watch it. I mean, it might scare young children, but you could talk to your kids about it and explain to them what's going on. It's very meaningful, I think, and I love this movie because it's just it's got so much to it, and it's just wonderfully done. And I loved everybody who was performing in it, and it's just, I'm thankful that it spells everything out, and it's just a spectacular film, I thought. So if you're interested in seeing it, I would definitely recommend it because it's really exceptionally done. And I think Michael Landon Jr. has a good career in his hands. At least I hope he does, because I think that he has a lot of talent.